Yo, we're back.
We are back.
We're back with Beezy-less. It's just me and Trav.
Me and Trav.
It's been a while.
See the hair?
Yeah. Got a little cut. Missed a haircut.
I got a haircut, and I got it.
A little dye job.
Highlight.
Highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
It's I got it for a Halloween costume last year.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's almost like a full year.
Right.
And yeah. So I got it for a Halloween costume. I was Jeffrey Dahmer because I look like Evan Peters. I've been told I look like Evan Peters.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then so I was like, all right, let me do the Dahmer thing because the Dahmer series had just come out.
Right.
And it was just like a perfect time. And I walked into this costume contest at a bar, and there were like two other Dahmers there.
Oh, really?
And they were like, I'm gonna win. Dahmer just came out. I'm gonna crush it. And then I walked in, and they were like, oh no, this guy's fucking got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, like the audio is only coming in like one ear right now.
That was happening to me the last time.
It's like the plug is a little loose.
It's whatever.
That's all right. I could suffer through it.
It's working fine.
Yeah, no. It's the headphone jack. If I hold it, I can get, the audio right.
Well,
But
it's not the end of the world.
no, it's not. We can do it. Yeah, but like, are you gonna? So like, did you cut it again this year for like a costume?
No, I just cut it because I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's just what I wanted to do.
Right. Yeah, because I don't know. Like, do you have a Halloween costume planned?
I don't. You know what I want to be? I want to be like a big bird.
A bird. Dude, did you ever see Heidi Klum when she was a peacock?
No.
Heidi Klum kills it on Halloween. I was just, I saw a thread on X, and dude, it's so weird calling it that. Like, it's just fucking Twitter to me, but Heidi Klum, she kills it every fucking year. One year she was a worm, but dude, she's done Jessica Rabbit. No, up more. You had it, Tony. Right, yeah, right there. Nope, next one over. Okay. The blue one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, that's her as a peacock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get it put up on the screen for you guys.
Well, when you have like money, like Hollywood, because these costumes are expensive.
Oh yeah, and she gets like the makeup. Like, look at that fucking peacock costume.
That's fucking wild.
And
man.
like, would you imagine like that's a fucking supermodel under that?
I'd be like, who is this person?
I know. I think it's like a fucking alien.
I was literally gonna say you look like an alien.
Yeah.
But you get into these costumes, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like with Halloween, I'm much like everything in my life.
Right.
I'm either going to go all the way or not at all.
Right.
I have very few things in my life where I do gray area.
Yeah.
And
Halloween, black and white.
Halloween has to be.
Right.
You got to go all in.
Right.
You got to go fucking all in.
Me and Marissa like wanted to do a couple's well, last year we were a priest and a nun.
Okay.
That was like an easy, quick one.
I remember that. You guys looked good.
Yeah, she looked fucking hot as a nun.
Yeah, she did.
Looked real good.
She did.
And but like I've done some good Halloween costumes. I've done Dexter.
Yeah.
I did Hunter S. Thompson from like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, like the Johnny Depp one. And I've had some good ones in the past. 3 years in a row I wore spandex. I was a high school wrestler.
Okay.
For a year.
In a row?
Yeah, in a row. Well, like I was in college, we were told we had to be like dress up as like wrestlers. Okay. So like me and my buddy, like we didn't want to be like a WWE guy, so we went as high school wrestlers. So we just wore like a singlet, and I wore like a huge cup, so it looked like I had like a huge dong.
Yeah.
And so then the next year I was Green Man from It's Always Sunny.
Okay.
And then the following year, I didn't have a costume, so I broke out the singlet again. And I went to the Nutty Irishman in Farmingdale.
Okay.
And there was a Halloween contest. So I walk in, and this girl takes my picture right away. And she's like, oh, my God, I love it. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And she's like, oh, don't worry. You're going to get called to the stage later. And I'm like, okay. So, I just go about the night. And I ended up getting called to the fucking stage, and I was like top 3 costumes. And like, the DJ or whoever like puts his hand over my head, and like the girls were going crazy. Like they like loved it. But like the guys like booed me really bad. And then like, so I got 3rd place and I won some money. And 2nd place was Britney Spears with like a dick. Like this guy was just Britney Spears and had like a fucking dildo.
Just like no effort.
Yeah. And he was just like a huge bearded fat guy with like a schoolgirl costume, and there's like a fucking dildo, and like I'm pretty sure he had like a merkin or something, which is, do you know what a merkin is?
No.
It's a pubic hair wig. So like he had like a hairy cock. And then 1st place was like this small fucking weirdo who like must have spent like hundreds of dollars on a costume, and they went as like the Saw little guy on the tricycle.
Okay.
He like was like on the tricycle at a packed bar.
Yeah.
And it looked so good. So that person like won like $500 or something.
Yeah, I think I won like $200, $300.
Yeah. I won like 150 that night.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
One Halloween, me and my friends when we were young, we dressed up as the Mount Rushmore guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Mount Rushmore heads.
Yeah.
I was Ben Franklin. My one friend was George Washington. My one friend was Lincoln, and my other friend was Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
And then it was the costume contest at Mulk's.
Right.
And fucking somebody who dressed up as Groot won it.
Groot. Fuck Groot.
I was like, he's a fucking tree.
Yeah, that's it. You're a fucking tree, dude.
I lost to a fucking tree.
Fucking trees.
Eat
man.
shit.
Yeah.
And then my friend got jumped outside of Mulk's.
Oh God.
But
as a president.
It was funny because it was watching. Like I come out, my friend's getting jumped. I was like,
right.
Oh shit! And I go to run over, and then I stopped dead in my tracks. I just look at him like, is George Washington getting jumped by the Ronald McDonald guys?
So they just looked like fucking red clowns.
Yeah, it was
and like Grimace.
He was getting stomped out by Ronald McDonald, Grimace, the Hamburglar. And then I walked up and just fucking lean Grimace. Just like whoa, but he was so big I didn't know like where his face was in the costume. So I just hit the face, and I think I hit his nose because I felt it like buckle around my fist, and I'm like, all right, that was a good shot. And then I got fucking hit by Ronald.
Oh yeah.
And then then Teddy Roosevelt jumped in.
Ronald was tough.
Yeah,
was he like the boss?
They were all around the same size. They weren't like big guys, but. Yeah, it was a pretty hard like clothesline.
Right.
I think he meant for it to be a punch, but we're all drunk swinging.
Yeah.
It was like his forearm. And and then Teddy Roosevelt and Abe Lincoln jumped in.
Oh shit, yeah, the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Fucking honest Abe.
Oh my god.
Fucking Teddy.
Oh man.
What was he called? The Rough Rider.
Was it?
Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Rider. See, I have a history degree.
There you go. Oh, you fucking do.
Yo, people don't know that about me. Yeah.
Yo, real quick, let's do the sponsors.
Yeah. Let's talk about our sponsors.
Guys, thank you for sponsoring us so much. This podcast is sponsored by Buddha Belly Records in Sayville. Guys, if you like vinyl.
Awesome.
You like
awesome
a chill
vinyl.
vibe.
Yeah.
And you're into crystals. They got some really cool merch over there.
Yeah.
And they run events. They run comedy shows. They run all types of events in the back. And I actually did a show over there, and it was fucking rocking. Go check them out. They're in Sayville. It's Buddha Belly Records in Sayville. The guy Mike is fantastic. Go check them out. If you're also into the wellness world, go check out Sage and Selenite. It's in Lindenhurst. It's fantastic. It's a holistic spa and boutique, and they got a bunch of stuff over there. It's they range from piercings. They got piercing specialists. So if you want anything pierced, you got it. They have massage therapists. I've actually gotten a massage there, and it's really fucking good.
Oh, that sounds chill.
Yeah. They got estheticians and more and all that stuff. And oh no, I'm sorry, it's not in Lindenhurst. It's Seaford.
Seaford.
They also do tarot card readings and
that's cool.
And psychic readings and mediums. So that they have all that stuff in that world. So if you're into that world, I want to get. I've heard this woman.
Yeah.
The woman who does the psychic readings.
Right.
I heard she's phenomenal.
You got to be careful with psychics.
You do.
Because I'm like a fucking wizard.
Yeah.
So psychic readings, like, you got to make sure they don't read your Facebook. So, like, you don't want to give them your name.
Yeah.
Like don't, like, be like, oh, yeah, my name's fucking Travis Grant, you know? Because then you look on their Facebook, you know, and, like, they'll be like, hey, you know, you say you post about, like, a family member, you know, like, R.I.P., we miss you. Then they're like, fucking, you know, they got you.
And that was the thing.
But these people sound fucking
I
good.
was going to say, you do have to be worried about that, except if you're going to Sage and Selenite in Seaford. Because this woman, I heard, is like on point. A few of our friends used her, and they said they were dead on. They called the father and was like, "Is this stuff right? Like, I don't know these family members that she's talking about."
Fuck.
And the dad,
that's awesome.
The dad confirmed it and was like, "No, she is dead on."
Yeah.
So you know,
Marissa does psychics a lot, and I want to do one, so I might go down.
We should go.
Yeah,
we should go.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Sage and Selenite in Seaford. It's a holistic spa and boutique. You know, they got estheticians for piercing and massage therapists. And like I said, tarot card readings. Go check her out. The woman is Cher. She's lovely. And And
and then my sponsor is the knife guy. Kratos Knives. Shout out to our boys over there. You know, you check it out. They got fucking Kratos, Kratos. And they make some fucking quality knives, man. I got one on me.
I got one on me.
You got one? You got the fucking heater?
I carry that thing on me.
Bro, these things are fucking nice.
Motherfucker's mine. Wham. Dude, it's like real good fucking steel.
Yeah,
man.
It's real good.
It's like real
good.
It's curated really well.
Yeah.
You know, it's sharp. Look, that's fucking.
Yeah, I got the carbon fiber. Armed Force Tactical, and that
one's nice, dude.
Yeah, dude, this one was fucking a little expensive. I dropped some money there because I respect the product, and they're real cool guys.
Yeah, man.
And we're gonna try to do a giveaway. You know, I talked to the guy. Because he said that these knives are legal in New York, but I don't know if they are. And you know, I'm trying to get like a cool fixed blade, like hunting knife or kitchen knife, where people can like use it more like every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just about knives like that. I mean, they sell they sell actual cutlery for your kitchen.
They got like razor blade, like box cutters.
Yeah, look at that fucking guy.
Yeah,
that's if you're a hunter, you would probably want to get something like that.
That's like a sick hunting knife.
Yeah.
And we
or for fishing, if you like fishing,
you fucking cut up that fish.
Kratos Knives got you covered.
Gonna gut you like a fish.
Okay. Gut him like a.
Yeah, so Kratos Knives, you can check them out on Instagram or you know, their website.
Yeah.
And
yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, thanks for sponsoring the show.
Guys, thanks for sponsoring the show. We're gonna keep rocking with you guys.
Yeah,
if you keep rocking with
us.
You have some big news. Oh wait, no, we can't talk about it.
Well, yeah, I could talk about it a little bit. So I woke up today, and one of my old bosses, union guy, executive board member, Kevin. I don't want to drop his last name, but he I woke up and found out he killed himself. You know, and it was like mixed feelings. You know, it's a long story because like. Me and him like really butted heads a lot on the job, and you know, I feel bad for his family.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always weird waking up and hearing that like a guy that you didn't really like too much fucking kills himself. You know?
Yeah, because you're like, where does that put me?
Yeah.
You know,
dude, because like, you know, like the whole time people are like mean to you, you're always like, karma's gonna get you.
Yeah.
You know, it'll come back around to him. But like, you know, like suicide, man, like, you know, suicide's no joke. And like,
not.
yeah, if you are fucking, you know, wrestling with the idea, you got to reach out to that suicide hotline.
Yeah.
And we did a fundraiser for suicide awareness.
We did.
Yeah, on our
did.
Twitter account. We raised some decent money.
Yeah, we did.
And yeah, it was,
I was actually really proud of that.
Yeah. Because we, you know, when we had Neil Rubenstein on, a lot of the clips were about suicide. And yeah, I didn't really want to post it because, like, my mom's brother killed himself, you know, like when I was a baby. And, you know, like suicide's like kind of like, you know, it's fucked up.
It is.
So it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
You know, it really hurts families. So, you know, if you're wrestling with that, like, I just want to make sure, like, you can reach out and fucking talk to me on social media.
Dude, I feel like a lot of our, I guess, quote unquote fans now,
Yeah.
listeners. So
Yeah.
let's just call them listeners so we don't sound like dickheads.
Yeah. Friends or something. Yeah, listeners.
Friends of the show.
Yeah.
They reach out to us, dude.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of them reach out and they're just like, "Hey, man, you know, I feel like we're really creating something cool here."
I know. Yeah, I feel like we got like a real cool show, and you know, it's awesome. Like, now we're sponsored. We fucking run fundraisers. We're trying to do fucking giveaways.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like a real show.
It feels like a real fucking show, dude.
Yeah, dude. Because like we're only like a year and like 6 months. You know, like a year and a half into it. And like when we first started it, it just felt like, you know, like two guys fucking talking. You know.
Yeah.
And then we started getting some cool fucking guests. We have some cool guys lined up. I talked to Richie Byrne the other day, great comic. Fat Jay, one of our boys. You know,
we got and we also we got some. We don't just have comic guests coming for you guys. Like, we have, you know, we've had musicians on here. We've had like amateur wrestlers. We've had music producers.
Fucking
we've had
gym owners.
Strength and conditioning coaches. We're gonna have
that chick that did makeup.
We had a set producer on here. We have
set producer. That was it.
Set dresser.
Set dresser.
We have a social worker coming in here.
Oh, that's cool. So I'd like to talk to that person.
We're really gonna dive into that. That's gonna be a cool episode.
Yeah, we had those two girls, the Muscle Mommy movement.
Yeah.
You know,
they're cool.
like, we get different people on the show because, like, we don't want it all to be like Long Island comedians talking about Long Island comedy. You know, because like
you guys would tune out. You guys would be
dude,
like, the
you
fuck
know,
is going on here?
Like, I got family in different states, and they're just like, who the fuck are these people? You know, like, because like you know, they're big to us, you know, because they're like headliners at A+ comedy clubs, you know, like dude, Governors had Jeff Garland on the show, like he did a weekend here, and I was taught Richie Byrne showed up on Friday. I was here. I was hosting in the Giggle Room, and you know, I saw Richie Byrne go into the main room, green room, so I followed him in, and I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Jeff Garland, and I'm just like busting in, you know. But like, I just shook his hand. I said I'm a big fan, and then he told me to sit down, and like, you know, me, him, Richie, Michelle Fox, and Olga, we were just we were all talking and like bullshit, and he was like talking about like Hollywood stories, and you know, he did a video for like Richie's friend's daughter. Like it was like just fucking cool. He's like a regular guy, and it's just like, yo, this guy's like ultra famous, like did how many seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know, like dude, it's cool here.
He bumped me at Stand Up New York.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, oh, you're getting bumped. They didn't tell me who it was.
Right.
So bumped is like when you're up next, and they're like, someone big walks in and they're like, hey, you're next after next, he's gonna take your spot.
Right.
And you're like, all right, whatever. And then I turned around, it's Jeff Garland. I was like, are you bumping me? He's like, yeah, sorry, kid. And but we like laughed about it.
Yeah.
And then we were chilling at the bar and we were just talking, and it was really fucking cool. I was like, what a fucking cool guy.
I know. I should have asked him for a picture, but I always feel like I'm fucking bothering people, you know, and like as like a comedian, you know, like I'm not on that level, but like, but I try to act like you know, like a coworker, You know, like not like a fanboy.
I wanted to.
Who's like the coolest person you met in comedy? Like, or like the most famous, or like, you know, like a cool famous person.
Most cool famous person I ever met.
You can think about it. Like when I first, like before I started comedy, I went to every fucking comedian I respected, and I went to their shows and talked to them afterwards, like Louis C.K., Bill Burr, Joe Rogan, like all these guys. But like I didn't meet them through comedy. You know, like I think for me, like some of the coolest guys were definitely like Anthony Cumia and like Jim Norton. You know, like I opened 4 shows for Jim Norton and like partied at Cumia's house.
Yeah.
And you know, that was cool.
I met Stephen King at a restaurant when I was a little kid.
Oh, nice.
In the Hamptons.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, "You're Stephen King, right?" And I was like 11.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "How do you know who I am?" And I'm just like, "Dude, like your movies are great." And obviously he was like, "Well, they're books too." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't read." He was like, "All right, yeah."
Stephen King, he's a corgi owner. He's got a corgi. Yeah. He calls it like something crazy.
Would you guys would you touch his penis?
No, I touch his corgi. I definitely pet the dog, and we could like tell corgi stories.
What if he was like, "Listen, you can do whatever you want, my dog, but I want you to look at my penis."
No. Oh, he calls Molly the thing of evil. That's what he calls his dog. The thing of evil.
Okay, I want to also break down.
Yeah.
Bring to the table. If you're into porn, I actually don't watch porn videos. I don't.
Yeah, I stopped jerking off.
When I jerk off, I just jerk off to whatever I like think of.
Yeah.
I've never been like a porn video, or I'll look up like a random miscellaneous porn video, and then I'll just use the sound.
Yeah, dude, I do similar.
I'll use the sound and then mix it with my imagination.
Right.
But if you're huge into porn videos, fucking porn star Riley Reid.
Right.
Just got married and had a kid.
Holy fuck.
Dude.
Riley Reid, she's like got to be one of the most famous porn stars right now because she's that meme, you know?
Dude,
she's like, she's in that meme where it's like, "Oh God, you're gonna make me come," and then like they fucking Photoshop like all the shit with it.
How could I put this up on the screen?
Yeah, maybe check their Instagram.
Maybe I'll like send it to you, Tony, or.
Nah, Tony could probably go to the Instagram.
That's you got her up.
Yeah, actually, yes. I mean, I got other pictures of her up. Does
Yeah.
it have to be that, or just?
Well, I just wanted to show the family.
All right, so send that to me then. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. She's got a fucking kid.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And dude, that husband. I feel bad saying this.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could ever get past that.
No.
I couldn't.
No, because like Riley, like she's like one of the hardcore ones, you know, like dude, where it's like 5 guys, like, you know, like fucking, you know, like she's serving burgers, and you know,
it's a lot of meat,
dude, and like 5 guys, we're talking like, you know, 12 inches a piece, you know, dude, that's like 60 inches of cock.
Those are that's like. Is that like 4 feet of cock?
It's like 5.5 maybe.
Dude,
you know, like that's like
it's a lot of dick.
Yeah, dude, that's like a fucking small person.
That's a lot of dick.
Worth of dick, yeah. She's been through miles of it though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that's tough.
That's either a small person or a big 5th grader.
Yeah. yeah. Or like a like a large dog.
Yeah. Like a fucking Rottweiler.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. He stands on his hind legs. Like she's been through like a Rottweiler dick.
I've been through a Rottweiler's worth of dick. Yeah, dude. And like,
yeah.
I believe everyone should get a second chance in life.
Right.
I do. because you're in your 20s, and especially being a woman.
Yeah, like a hot girl with not a lot of options.
That's a hard.
Some of them get into the porn,
and she's good looking. Like
yeah.
Like how are you supposed to navigate that on your own? That's so
Right.
hard. And I feel bad, but I don't think I'd get past it, dude. Because every time we have sex, I'm gonna be like, that's not even making it on the charts.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not even.
Yeah, it's like she's been with Mandingo.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Like if we had sex and then she went to the grocery store and she ran to a friend of hers.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, so what were you doing today? She would forget that we even had sex.
I know.
It wouldn't even make an impact in her life at all. She would just be like, oh yeah, I fucked my husband. I forgot. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, some of these porn stars now, like what's her name? The one girl, she's got like the blue eyes with the lipstick on her ass. I can't remember her name, but like she got she had a baby, and like now she's like lobbying to like get rid of porn. It's like she got rich off of porn, and then she had like a baby, and now she wants all her videos deleted. Like, it's like she totally regrets it. Like she started writing a book, and I gotta find her name because she's like real hot.
Yeah, dude, if you have so many videos, if you have like 4 or 5, you can get them taken down.
Yeah.
But if you have like multiple videos, I mean, Riley Reid was like a GIF, kind of. Remember, like her face, like while she's like, kind of like that.
Yeah,
and like she's all over. Like,
yeah,
you're not getting that down, no matter how much money you spend.
I know
it's too much. It's everywhere now. Yeah,
dude, I can't find this fucking.
How do you think she went about telling him? Like, you're not breaking that out on a first date.
Like a porn star that famous, it's like he probably knew it already,
Yeah. No, but this guy looks like a real nice...
Just like a nice, normal guy.
This guy looks like a real nice, like, church-going guy.
Yeah. I
don't know him, so I can't say anything.
Lana Rhodes.
I don't know.
That was the porn star I was talking about. Lana Rhodes. Very, very pretty. She's got like the brown hair, blue eyes, like, great ass.
That's her?
Yeah. She's very pretty porn star, and she's she just wants all her shit like out, like deleted now, and she's just like lobbying against the porn industry, and like I just find it like really hypocritical because that's where she made her money.
Yeah.
And it's just like once she had a kid, like something must have like snapped in her brain, and she's just like, oh my god, like, because I saw a video the other day, and it was an OnlyFans girl, and she had her little brother on like, her Twitch stream or something, and she's talking to him, and the little kid's telling a story, and he's like, yeah, I get made fun of every fucking day, like going to school. Like kids just show me your account, or they'll be like, and he like jokes it, he keeps it like a joke, and he's just like, yeah, we'll go fucking pay for her pics, you want to see my sister naked, like, but he gets made fun of every fucking day.
Dude, that's you better have a good like chest on you to like roll with the punches of that.
Right, dude.
Because you're like, especially like high school, like
you can't get mad. Like you just be fighting your whole life.
You would be fighting every single day.
Every day.
And like multiple times a day.
Yeah, dude, because like people, like kids are relentless.
Yeah.
And like if they find out like your mom or your older sisters like got an OnlyFans account or like doing like hardcore porn, like,
yeah,
dude, that's fucking tough.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you even feel bad like for some like celebrity kids, like when like think about like what's Northwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's fucking Kanye's kid.
Okay.
Like with Kim K.
Yeah.
Like Kim K's got a sex tape out. Like he's gonna have to deal with that one day.
I can never. like if you're just, yeah, Kim K is rough because Kim K fucks some thunder dicks, dude.
Yeah.
Kim K fucks some killers. out there.
Thunder dick.
Dude, Reggie Bush. You're not laying it down like Reggie.
Dude, Reggie Bush.
Reggie probably tore that up, dude. Like Reggie probably just like put her on the end of the bed and just absolutely
just went to town, like railed the fuck out of her.
Yeah, and it's like Kanye.
And he's got like the stamina. Like Reggie Bush, dude, like that guy could run forever.
Yeah, you think you're putting it down better than Reggie?
No way.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
And like Ray J, like he
had
a big dick.
I wouldn't be I guess Ray J. I would be more worried about
Reggie, but like Ray J was the sex tape.
Who's the other Chris Humphries, the basketball player? Is that I'm not good with basketball.
I forgot the basketball.
But he's a big ass basketball player.
Big, tall,
like guys like, and I think he was like a center. The guy's like 6'10".
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
even a small cock,
dude.
for him?
But like sometimes like there's like stereotypes, and I gotta stop us for a minute. Stereotypes, like not all black guys have huge dicks.
No,
you know? Not all tall guys have huge dicks.
No, I hear.
Dude, I had a kid in fucking my high school. Continue. He was 6'10". He was 6'10". And
little?
Yo, like he was like crying one night, and he's like, yo, like, dude, we're like hanging out, and he's like crying, and he's like, yo, you would think it's proportional, but it's not. He's like, I got a short, skinny dick.
Oh my god, short and skinny.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like, yo, like all of our friends, we were just like, you know, like a house party, and we're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, yo, that's an inside thought.
Hey, maybe not at a party.
Yeah. Oh, you're bringing us down, man.
Yeah, I heard that Shaq has a regular sized penis.
Well, you know, Shaq's gigantic, so
like,
you know, even like an
like
11-inch dick might seem small on that body.
You would have to like. I think he's probably got like 7.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
and,
7's pretty average.
But 7 when you're 7.
Yeah, like 7 foot, like almost 300 pounds.
I think he's over 300 pounds.
Yeah, probably.
But like, dude, like
he's a monster person.
Like a monster. Like one of the biggest men to ever live.
Yeah.
I think I saw something where a guy was peeing next to him. And
he took a look.
You have to look.
He took a little peek. Yeah,
I would
dude,
look.
I would. Yeah.
I would look.
Yeah.
I would have to look. And
Yeah.
then and then Shaq caught him.
Yeah.
And like the guy was just caught in the deadlights. He was like Shaq gonna beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And Shaq was just like, funny, right? Big dude, regular sized dick. Funny,
Bro,
right?
your impression is fucking spot on.
Funny,
I
dude.
love it, yo.
Funny, right?
Funny, right?
Big dude,
Big
regular
dude.
sized dick.
Yo, it's me, Shaq.
Yo, it's me, Shaq.
Yo,
No, you're not rich. I'm rich.
Yeah, I'm rich. I fuck little women.
I'm rich.
Because I got a little dick.
Dude. I fuck little women.
Yo,
and
yo, it's me, Shaq.
I got big ass dick.
Yo, I drive a car. I had to rip out the back seat.
I can't sleep in a normal bed. I gotta sleep in the barn.
I gotta sleep under the hay.
I gotta sleep on the roof.
And I get jealous of the horse dicks.
I don't got a boat. I got a submarine. It's the only thing that fits me. His girl cheated on him.
Really?
Girl was like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And cheated on him, and that's where we got the whole mountain bit from. Remember?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, we were talking about the mountain fucking me for like 15 minutes.
But you
from Game of Thrones.
But you come home, a girl's like, "Hey, let's go back to my place," and then you get to her house and you realize that she's married, and you're
married to Shaq.
You're like, "You got a fucking husband?"
Yeah.
And then you start seeing the pictures of him, and you're like, "Wait, you're married to Shaq?"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, you're gonna come into my house and fuck my girl?
Dude, you're gonna die. Like, you're gonna die if Shaq has
I feel like Shaq's old and weak now. I would just like clip his knee, you know?
I don't know, man.
He's got to have bad knees by now.
Say that when you're standing next to him.
Dude. Well, at least I'll be armed with a Kratos knife.
Yeah. Dude, you'd probably have to stab him like 15 times.
I know. It'd be like trying to stab a hippo.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's got that leathery skin.
He has like thick hide, like on his shoulders. Try to stab me with a little ass knife.
You stab me in the shoulder with a little ass knife.
Little ass knife. You ain't gonna stab me with that.
Yeah, you need a spear, motherfucker.
Yeah, you need a spear. I guess that's all. That's what I use to cut my food. I'm so big.
I use spears and tridents.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, baby.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
You think he talks like that in sex? Just like, yeah, you like that?
Baby. Yeah, you fucking that Shaq dick.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, sit on top like that.
I got rich in college.
Dude, yeah. Dude, if I was a chick, I'd be like, I'm not about this. I don't like this. Please, just stop talking. And then he's just like, just look at me. And then he's like,
Yeah, he's got that stare.
He's like, all right, you know what, man? We're just gonna do this.
He's like that face from the GIF. Yo, see Shaq.
Hitting it from the back.
You getting
like
fucked.
You getting hit from the back with Shaq.
You getting that back shots, baby.
That's right, baby. That's right. He's yeah, dude. But that's a curse. If you got a little dick.
Yeah, dude. That's just rough, man.
And there's nothing you can do for it. There's nothing.
Yeah. And it goes even further, man. Like micro penis.
Dude,
you ever hear that? Like, dude, a micro penis is like fucking ridiculous. Like, I think it's like less than half an inch.
No.
I think they're fucking that small, man. Like, imagine having a fucking micro penis.
Can we pull up a micro penis?
Dude, like,
Tony's like,
I'm not Googling that.
Tony's like, fucking no. Tony's like, absolutely not, dude.
Not even putting his phone down.
Dude. Like, I was trying to think of a bit the other day, like how, like, trans girls, like girl to guy, like, they skip over, like, because they just get to, like, pick their own dick.
Yeah.
You know, when they get the surgery.
Yeah.
They could just pick whatever dick they want.
Yeah.
You know, so they could just pick this, like, perfect dick. And, like, like, your dick is, like, every guy's first insecurity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you get to, like, skip over, like, because when you're a kid, like, you don't know how your dick lines up against other kids.
No, you don't.
You know? Dude, I don't know if I told this story on a podcast. Did I ever tell a story about the first time I saw a male dick, like, erect?
You did.
Yeah, okay. I told it on the podcast where, like, it was like a house party, and my friend's older brother got, like, wasted, and he was just beating his dick, and, like, he was using, like, and it's just, like, in like, people are watching, like, like, people are playing beer pong.
That takes a real, like, psycho.
It was, like, the end of the party, and it was, like, maybe, like, 5 or 6 people left.
Even that.
And, like,
I would almost rather it be more people.
I don't know. I don't know what's better, man.
Because if there's like 78 people at your house, you're like, all right, like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like probably half of these people are gonna miss this.
You can fly under the radar.
Yeah, and then there's also other things going on, and people be like, oh, I don't want to watch this, and I'm gonna go play Pong. Like there's other things.
Yeah.
If it's real intimate crowd,
and
you're just wanging your dong around.
It was wild because like he had already gotten beat up for being creepy that night. Like my boy who was on like an all-state wrestler like kicked the shit out of him because he was trying to give girls white t-shirts and he wanted to do wet t-shirt contest. It was like November. We're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And all the t-shirts were like yellow stained pits and stuff.
Ew.
Like, bro, this guy was disgusting. So it's like the end of the night. This guy got beat up, and like me and my friend, like, we lived the closest, so we stayed the latest. Like, my walk was, like, real short. Like, this guy lived by, like, Miller's Ale House. Like, and it's, like, across the street from us right now. And it was my girlfriend and this other girl that was, like, pretty cute.
Yeah.
And they were playing beer pong against each other. And, like, they were, like, like, psyching each other out. And they're, like, pushing their boobs together and, like, showing their butt. And, like, you're going to miss it. And, like, wagging their butt. It was kind of, like, sexy, Okay. So, like, this guy, like, just dropped trow.
No,
started,
we don't want you, man.
Yo, he just started hanging dong. And like I saw him, and he's jerking it like this, like you know, like how do I get this on camera? Like yo, it's just like thumb and finger, you know, like just hammering his tiny little dick. Like I got to do like a full hand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I'm jerking off, like he's doing just the 2 fingers, and like his hard dick was just like small. And like I walked away like yo, we like flipped out. We like flipped out. We're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, put your dick away. Like, you know, like he almost got beat up again. And then like we left, and like the girls are like freaking out, you know, and like
Yeah, you got to kick that guy out.
well, it was his house,
Oh,
so we had to leave.
yeah,
you know,
Yeah, you got to kick that guy
yo,
out.
we're like, yo, get out of your house, bro.
Go find a new house.
Yeah, so but afterwards, I was like, yo, my dick looks a lot better than his.
Yeah.
You know, like it's bigger,
Yeah.
it's thicker. You know, like I felt better about myself.
It's a real curse.
But you know, like, that was the first time. You know, like I don't know what would have happened if like the first time like this guy's jerking off with like 2 hands, like he's doing like the fucking. Like
Yeah,
the corkscrew.
Starting a fire.
Yeah, dude. And like, you know, like if I would have been like jerking off next to like fucking Johnny Sins.
Oh, I wouldn't leave the room.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know, like if I was the first dick I saw, like, I don't know, like if I would have been that confident. You know, because like I got some confidence after that.
I used to, like, I guess if you're in a relationship with a girl and you really love her and you guys love each other,
Right?
But like that's the problem. I mean, I guess you could tell her like I would honestly be like, listen, I love you, and I think this relationship is great. Like, would you be opposed to me wearing like a strap on or something? Because it's
if you had a small dick,
like because clearly like this isn't working.
right?
I'm gonna need to do something.
I think you would have to get good with toys. I think
you'd
have to get really good at oral.
Yeah, you have to get really good.
You'd have to get like phenomenal, and like or with like your fingers, and like you'd have to like get her to orgasm somehow.
It's a tremendous stress on the relationship because like if sexually it's
it really is.
It really is. It's such a big part of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like, oh, sex. It's like that's how you guys like share a moment together.
Yeah, dude. Like
You
a
know?
lot of people's like love language is like physical touch and like, you know, like having sex.
And when I was in college, I was with a girl. And I was super young, so I would finish.
Right.
I would finish super quick. And that was a tremendous stress on the relationship.
Oh, yeah,
tremendous. I mean, granted, there were other issues at hand, but
Yeah.
that was a real bad. That was a real problem.
I dated a girl for like 3 years,
Hmm.
and she said she couldn't come from penetration, and it got to me. You know, like I was just like, yo, she obviously doesn't love me. You know, like, you know, she's not attracted to me. Like, what the fuck?
And when you're young, that's gonna get in your head.
Yeah, dude. I was like 24, you know, and I
Yeah.
was just like, I was like getting upset about it, you know.
Yeah.
But then like she would break out her fucking vibrator, and like, dude, like it was in like jackhammer mode. Oh my God. And like, yo, this thing was like vibrating the walls of the house, and like it was so loud. And then like I'd break it out. And I would like use it on her, and she would like come instantly, and I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" You know.
Honestly, though,
But then like I was like, you know what? She's desensitized.
I don't. Yeah, I think that just becomes. I don't think that has. If someone is in that problem, if someone is in that situation, I don't think that means that there's a problem with you all the time. I think that they've just like they found a lane that they really like.
Yeah.
Because sex is a really like, you know, it's a vulnerable thing.
Yeah.
you
Very
know?
like personal, vulnerable.
Very personal, very
Yeah.
vulnerable. And I think that, you know, if you find something you really like, where like, oh, I'm letting my guard down and this helps me release,
Yeah.
then yeah. Like I don't think it's something you should take to yourself. I think, all right, cool. Like make that a part of your relationship. Like, all right, like that's going to be part of our routine.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine.
Yeah, as long as you're communicating about it, like it can work.
Yeah.
You know, but like when you like start internalizing things, like because I have depression, so I think everything's my fault. You know, like I always think like I'm the problem.
It's a big thing with guys.
Yeah.
Too, like because I think it's like hardwired into us to be the provider.
Right.
And then if something's going on, you look at yourself like, well, why is this going on? I'm not doing my job.
Right. And like, yeah. And like, I don't know, man. Like, it's so weird. Like, when I get into a fight with like my significant other, like it's like a 2-on-1. It's like you and me against me.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm already beating myself up so bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't need you to fucking pile on right now.
Yeah.
You know, like, but like when you get into a fight in a relationship, like especially like with a female, like they want you to know how pissed off they are.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's good to communicate and let them like say their piece, but I'm just like, yo, like you don't understand like how bad I feel like already, and like you're just making it worse. Like, you know, like I'm gonna be like, because like I feel like a lot of people say they have depression, but like I have the kind where it's like if I get to that point, like I can't get out of bed for like 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's like real. That's like borderline bipolar.
Like crippling depression. Yeah, I realized it wasn't bipolar because I don't get mania.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't get that manic, you know, high. Like my high is just average. Like it's just normal. Like I don't get that fucking crazy manic. Like everything's great. You know. Because bipolars almost get addicted to that manic feeling.
Yeah, well, it's probably fantastic.
Yeah, like their dopamine is just flowing.
It's back to the sex thing. I think like it's crazy when like you know you're in a fling with someone.
Yeah,
and you're both attracted to each other. You're both like hanging out with each other.
Right.
But there's just like sexually you don't line up.
You don't click. Yeah,
and it's like. And that's a slow bleed. Like eventually, it's not going to work out with you guys,
right?
Because for whatever reason, you're not clicking.
Yeah, and like in my like dating history, like it's been complicated because a lot of girls are like proper and they don't want to start like giving it away until you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's very respectable.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going to get into a relationship where I don't have sexual chemistry with someone.
That's,
you know, because like, what are we going to like go Facebook official and then like we fuck for the first time and it's awkward and like your teeth are clacking against each other and like you know like you're fucking
the touching's off.
Yeah, the touching's off. Like like you're stepping on her hair and you're like it's just like fumbly and weird.
It's like that's fine, but like okay, cool. The first like few times,
yeah.
But, like you know, if you're like 6 months in,
yeah,
and it's still like
and
that,
it didn't get any better.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fine for like the first month.
Yeah,
maybe even 2, but like 6 or 7.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You
gotta work on it.
It's gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, you gotta work on it, and if you can't find a solution. Yeah,
because like you know, like if the first time's like super super fucking weird, like you know, I'll bring it up. Because like I like to communicate, you know, and it's just like I'll say, you know, what I think needs to be changed, you know, and like what I need to change. But dude, like if it lasts like too long, it's just like, yo, this is not gonna fucking work.
Yeah,
you know, like if you get like a dead fish,
it's just
you know.
If it's if you're both not active,
yeah, like you know, like they're like you're really into it, and they're just like, you know, and that's, staring at the ceiling,
and that's fine. Like that's just how you express yourself in that environment, and it's like that's cool. But I think you need to find someone else that's like that.
Right. You know, like you know, you guys just do fucking missionary for the rest of your life. Like just fucking enjoy that. You know.
That's that's crazy that like people are like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
just,
but hey,
you know, but like after I dated that girl that just could not fucking orgasm through penetration. It was like, then I got with the next one, and it was like the second I touched her, she was like
into it,
ready to explode, you know? And it was just like, you know, like she was going like 2-3 times a night.
Yeah.
You know? And
I can't pull off like a 3 time a night anymore.
Well, yeah. Dude, that's tough. That's real tough.
Unless you're on Hims. Then then Hims is like.
Yeah, Hims are
Hims
fucking
is crazy.
You know, I've been thinking about going to a doctor and talking about like low T and like testing my levels, you know, because sometimes I just feel like it, you know, like I'm just like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
We're at the age,
dude. Like
sure.
I'm fucking hitting 40. Like that's usually like the last like testosterone dip, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like I heard there was a big one at like 28 or something like that. Like at 28, like your test gets like cut in half or something.
No, it's not half. I don't know because 28, I was on a lot of drugs, so that like that fucks with you for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Like part of my issue is I haven't been working out. You know,
workout helps.
Yeah, so I gotta get back in the gym. You know, because like I think I gotta like raise my test levels just because like I can tell it when like I just feel like I'm being a bitch. Yeah. You know, I'm just like, I must have like a lot of estrogen in my body today because I'm like feeling like a bitch.
You feel it in like your workouts. Like that's where I kind of felt it. I was like, I'm not like just cracking off the top.
Right.
You feel it in your recovery.
Yeah.
Like your recovery, like that's the first thing that dips. That's the first like sign of getting older.
Right.
It's like your recovery dips.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking shit. Yeah, like I worked out super hard this week. My shoulders are still.
It's not even just like gym recovery, dude. Like as you get like you start hitting like 38, like where I'm at, it's like, dude, I feel like I get sick longer. Mm-hmm. You know, like sometimes I feel like I get sick easier. You know, like when I was in my 20s, I felt like I was never sick.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm lucky with that. I got a really good
immune system.
You think this is how true do you think this is? Because I just like did heavy, like, you know, heavy drugs and getting drinking and all the time.
Yeah, me too.
From like a long time.
Right. Like 15 years, you know.
You think that makes your immune system bulletproof?
Because I don't know. I said that weird. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But from what I understand is drinking really lowers your immune system. Like that's what I heard. But like the other stuff, like I'm not too sure, you know, like who knows? Because like if you're doing fucking blow off like a toilet seat, you know, like
I'm like the amount of like dirty floors I slept on, and, like, not eating for like 3 days, like, you know, I would imagine that would like build you up.
Yeah, it kind of makes you harder, you know, like there's definitely like that thing that kind of like unlocks in your brain where you just become like a survivor, and it's just like I've been like rewatching like The Walking Dead, and I'm just like, yo, I would make it to the end. Like,
dude, it sucks when I watch shows like that because of my hips.
Yeah.
Like I was watching something hurricane, that Helene storm.
Yeah.
Just absolutely devastated North Carolina.
Right.
And I see these guys out like helping and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I would help. Yeah. And then I was thinking, I'm like, dude, what help would you be? Like,
I know.
You would only be able to like pick things up and like move things around like in that way.
Yeah.
For what, like 2 hours, and your hips would give out? You know?
Oh yeah, dude. We didn't even talk about it because Marissa wasn't on last week. We were off for the fucking.
I booked her for
the holiday.
I booked her for the 23rd.
Yeah. But I just want to tell our viewers what happened.
So, yes.
Marissa, this is a big story. It's been on the news like constantly. So Marissa's whole family went on a cruise to Bermuda, and it was like her parents, 3 of her siblings, her aunt, and like 3 of her cousins, and they were having like a trip of their life. They were having so much fun, and then when they docked in Bermuda, the waters were really rough from the hurricane. I think it was like Milton or something, you know? And
it was.
Yeah. So they docked in Bermuda. They were all on the beach, and they see a 10-year-old, a mother, and an 18-year-old brother basically drowning. Like they're caught in a riptide. So Marissa's cousin and her brother and her sister all jumped in to save this family. And her brother actually dragged that family one by one back to the beach. But her cousin, 48-year-old dude, he was juiced out of his mind, like a big, strong dude in waist-high water. And he fucking lost his life. He fucking drowned. And, like, dude, it's tough. So Marissa's been, like messed up because she almost lost, like, because then her other brother jumped in to save her sister. And then, like, most of them had to be rescued. So her cousin Jamie died. Her brother Steven was hospitalized for water in the lungs. And, her other two siblings, were screaming for their lives. And, like, people on surfboards came and, like, got them out of the water. And it was crazy, dude. It was crazy. And Marissa was messed up because she's just like, I almost lost my whole family in, like, a blink of an eye.
That's fucked.
Like, she was like, because one of her siblings had died already 6 years ago. She almost lost the other three like that, and me and Marissa decided not to go on this fucking trip. And, like, I started wrestling with my mortality a little bit because, like, if I saw a 10-year-old kid drowning, I would jump in.
You have to.
Yeah. And
have to.
Marissa said the same. And the problem is right now, with the way I've been smoking, I don't think I can hold my breath for very long. And it's fucking got scary.
Yeah.
Like, thinking about this shit, like, yo, if I would have went on that trip, because, like, I went on the last trip the family went on, and me and Marissa went. And, like, if we would have went on this one and, like, her kids were there, like, who knows if me and Marissa would have fucking just drowned, like, while her kids are watching on the beach.
Dude, you're never coming back from that. If you see that as a kid, you're never coming back from that.
Yeah, like, two of the kids are 11 and one's a 6-year-old. Like, that would have been fucking rough, man. And, like, dude, we're just, like, counting our blessings that, like, we didn't go. But it's still just messed up to think about it, and her whole family's broken up, because they had another tragic loss, like, now they had a drowning and like another death in the family 6 years ago. And it's just like everybody's broken up, man, and it's just like horrible. We were going to talk about this, last week, and I just wanted to bring it up real quick before the show ends, kind of leaving on a depressing note, but you're right there.
Yeah.
You got a little fucking iced tea on you.
I got my iced tea. That's why I'm twitching out, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's
it's okay.
My twitching is just getting so crazy.
Is it getting worse?
Well, this just exacerbates it.
Yeah, exacerbates.
But I just get so I like getting
SAT word.
I like getting up. I like feeling up and cranked out. That's what I like doing. Yeah. But yeah, man, like, even when you watch a movie, like a crazy movie when you're a kid, like, even that, like, traumatizes you. So if you saw something fucked up in real life, dude,
that's a tough one too.
Yeah. I saw my parents fuck when I was
oh God.
And I like,
that's a tough one.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. I was Tony's laughing. We just went from, like,
drowning victim to fucking I watched my parents fucking doggy style.
We were like, Marissa almost lost her whole parents in a blink of an eye, and her whole family would have been tarnished. And I was like, I watched my parents fuck once.
That's the biggest trauma in your life.
Yeah, it's I remember Maisie Mouse was on the TV. See,
Maisie Mouse.
I remember.
Yeah,
remember
dude,
little details. And it was like, I woke up early, and it was before school, and I heard, like, moaning going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? I knew what sex was, but I just couldn't put two and two together what was happening.
Yeah.
And I, like, snuck out of my room. It was, like, the end of the
How old were you?
I want to say 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
Let's say.
I don't even have memories that old.
Let's say like third or fourth. Yeah, fourth or fifth. Let's say.
Yeah, I think I fucked up my brain, man. Like my memories start like around middle school.
Your elementary's gone.
Yeah, dude, I don't remember most of that. It's
shit. So it was like at the end of the hall was my parents' room, and then mine was like right next to it on the hallway.
Yeah.
And I snuck out, and I like saw through the creak of the door. And he had her on the edge of the bed just plowing her.
Oh, my God.
And just like feeling her tits. And I was just like, oh, my God, no. And I was like, I just remember it like I was like, I glued onto it because I just couldn't believe what was happening. And then my dad like heard a creak. And he like turned around.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. And I ran back into my room and fell on the floor and just pretended I was sleeping. and he was like, yeah, Trav. And I just didn't move.
Yeah.
And then, I went to school. I came back. My mom was like, did you want to talk about like what happened today?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, oh, school was fine.
Oh my God.
And she was like, no, not school. And I was like, and then we talked about it. And I was just like, but like that, like things like that.
Yeah.
Traumatize you, dude.
Dude, it really is, and I feel like it's a lot harder to remember like the good things that happen to you because like there's no scar for like beauty, Yeah,
there's not.
So you just like remember like those awful fucking moments because it's just like you could like almost look on your body and be like, oh fuck, I remember that one, like and it happens with your brain too.
Good things impact you like that. Bad things just press into you,
dude. They don't go away, man. Like I remember like so many fucking awkward shitty moments and it's just like I had a lot of good moments happen to me too. Like I don't remember fucking what I got for Christmas for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But like I remember like some kid fucking calling me like a fag in like 4th grade,
I remember I may have told the story before. I'm in middle school. I was like infatuated with this girl.
Yeah.
Sari, that was her name. And I was young. So I 7th grade, I just wanted to do anything that would like get her attention.
Yeah.
And then 8th grade, I kind of grew into myself a little more.
Yeah.
And then I started talking to her, and because we were all in the same group, but I just like for the whole year of 7th grade, I just didn't have the balls to even like say anything.
Right.
And then 8th grade, I started talking to her more.
Yeah.
And whatever. And then so the middle school that I went to, it's 7th and 8th grade, and then at the end of 8th grade, the middle school splits into 2 high schools.
Oh, okay.
Kennedy and Calhoun.
Right.
And if you're going to Kennedy, you're not going to see those people again.
Yeah.
That's it. They're gone. And so it was the last party before middle school ended, going into high school. And so I go to this party, and everyone's like, yo, Trav, like Sari knows like how much you feel about her. She knows that you've been obsessed with her whole middle school. And and she says you're cute. So I definitely go into it. And I was like, oh, sick. This is like my big moment. I got dressed up. I had like a nice, remember when pink was huge?
Yeah.
I had a pink Hollister shirt. I looked ripped. I looked great. I did everything. And so I get to this party, and I make a move on her. And she didn't open her mouth, but I did.
Yeah.
And I pulled my face away from her, and there was a long string of spit connecting our face in a room full of like 50 people.
Everybody's watching.
And I opened my eyes and saw the string of spit, and she opened her eyes and she saw it, and we both locked eyes, and I was like, and and like the room was dead silent. They were like, everyone knew how much that moment meant to me, and everyone knew how much I was just crushed. I wiped my
Poor
face.
Little Trav.
I wiped my face and I ran all the way home from all the way South Merrick to North Merrick.
Yeah, shit, dude.
Like interval sprints. Like when I would get tired, I would just jog, and then when I get some more gas, I would fucking dude, I was crushed.
Oh my God.
Crushed. And like that still to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something I could look back and laugh at, but I just even now I'm just like, oh man, that was so bad for you at that time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And I ran into her later in life. I think I was like 25.
Yeah.
And she was with her man at the time. You know, this big Italian money man.
Yeah.
And he was dressed nice. He makes a lot of money. And I was like, oh my God, Sari, like, how's it been? We're shooting the shit. And that time came up.
Ugh.
And we're just laughing. Oh, it's so funny, right? And I looked at her guy and like, right? And he's just cold dead staring me. He's so mad at it. And I'm like, dude.
You're like, hey, remember that time where we had a spit string and it looked like Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti?
And he was so fucking mad. And I was like, dude, we're fucking 14. Shut up. Before I choke you out in the back of this fucking bar.
Oh, man. So we got to wrap it up right there.
Yeah.
If I may, just really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Schlogs Pop 60 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just want to say your show is awesome. Cracks me up. Travis and Hugh, you're great. Travis, you remind me of my best friend's humor. Just want to throw that out there.
Perfect. Yo, thank you.
What's his name?
Schlogs Pops 60.
Schloggy, bro.
Yo, thank
you, man.
That's
I appreciate
awesome,
that.
dude.
I
We love comments. Come back. Follow the show, man.
Yeah, keep following us and we'll keep rocking out. Big Beezy's out today, but he'll be back and we'll have some more clips.
Yeah, we got some fun clips coming.
Yeah, and then we have some fun guests. And let's get back up to our sponsors again.
We got them on the screen. They're gonna pop up.
Buddha Belly Records in Sayville. Guys, if you like vinyl, if you like
Just
vinyl,
chill vibes, crystals,
vinyl. If you're a music lover, I would suggest that you go to Buddha Belly Records in Sayville. It's such a great vibe. They have all live events, including comedy shows, and just go check them out. Buddha Belly Records in Sayville, and Sage and Selenite. Like I said, if you're into the wellness world, they have all types of crystals, candles, incense, stuff like that. They have licensed estheticians that can pierce you, do brow threading, all types of stuff like that. They have really good tarot card readers, mediums, if you want to do that. It's a great place. It's over in Seaford. That's Sage and Selenite. Go check that ish out.
Yeah, dude. And lastly, my knife friends, Kratos Knives. Check them out on Instagram. They got a lot of great products, reach out to the guy, tell him we sent you, and maybe you can get a good deal. I just want to say real quick, follow me at The Logic. I talked to the booker here at Govs. I'm going to get back on the rotation. I did a show last night at McGuire's. Yeah. So hopefully you'll see me more at the 3 clubs here. So go to govs.com and check out the tickets. I'll be posting on social media when I'm at which show, so you can come check it out.
I'm going to be in Atlantic City tonight. Atlantic City Comedy Club's 8 o'clock show. I'll be rocking out. So if you're in Atlantic City, go check it out. You know what I mean? And
man.
After that, I'm on the road. I'm going to be in Philly, so I won't be here on Monday.
Okay. Yeah. I had that in my calendar.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Philly. I'm going to be just rocking all over Philly. Follow me on Trav_Grant. I'm about to throw up the flyers, so you'll see where I am. And come by. Come say what's up.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
hang out.
Lastly, follow the show at Treading Water Podcast on social media. Like, subscribe, share, and Governor's Podcast Network.
Big thanks as always to Governors.
Yeah. Follow them. That's where we go live, and then we post a video to our account later on. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.